So we could do something really uplifting and patriotic today for July 4th, but we're not really into uplifting content on this channel, so that's not what we really do here. So instead, we're going to rebuke those who have failed in their own patriotic duty, specifically while singing the national anthem. Now, as I understand it, singing the national anthem is difficult. It's a difficult song to sing.
Was so held as twilight at the last gleaming rose.
I can't judge that because every song is difficult for me to sing because I have the singing voice of like a demented cow. For people who can sing, it's a difficult song to nail, which is all the more reason why you just have to take it simple, sing it as it's supposed to be sung. But what we know is that there are a lot of people who get the chance to sing the national anthem and they want to do their own thing with it, and catastrophe is the result. So we're going to do a top five of the worst national anthem performances of all time. And we'll start with this one. You know, this is it's a singer from the 90s. He gets kind of a bad rap, but he deserved it for this performance of the national anthem at a NASCAR race in 2004. Here is Scott Stapp of Creed. Listen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail as the twilight's last gleaming.
You know, he's at a disadvantage because he's singing a cappella to begin with, and also he can't sing, so that's the other. So he's really two disadvantages.
Oh, me now, I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking.
It not nearly as bad as some of the other ones on this list, but it's still, that's like your classic, that's sort of your classic bad national anthem performance. I think it deserves a spot on the list. It really represents many other bad national anthem performances. We're just picking on Scott Stapp. Which is unfortunate. But here's where we get into the really into the nitty gritty. So number 4 is Christina Aguilera at, I believe, the Super Bowl in 2011, and here's how she did.
Gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
So I think she's on pitch. I can't really tell. As far as I know, she is. That's not the issue. So before, Scott Stapp can't sing. Here, she can sing, but she's doing way too much. So she's turned the national anthem into an opportunity to show off her vocal range. It's not about the flag. It's not about the country. It's not about patriotism. It's all about, look at me, Christina Aguilera. If you want to perform a song like that, you can perform your own songs like that. That's fine. But it's the national anthem. It is not supposed to be it's not written to be a vocal showcase. And any attempt that you make to turn it into that, it's going to be terrible. And so that's number 4 on the list. Now we get into the really, really bad stuff. Next is the band The Fray, performing at the Final Four about 10 years ago. And here's their take on the national anthem.
So proudly we hear at the twilight's last gleam.
You can always tell. I think that's why when you watch these national anthem performances, the performers always have their eyes closed because they don't want to see the reaction of the people in the crowd. Because you can tell based on the reaction of the athletes that are standing on the court or the field, if they have this like "what the hell's going on" kind of expression, you know that you're not doing it the right way. And that was the case here. I mean, the national anthem. Look, I don't know how many times I have to say this. It's not a folk song. I love folk songs. That's not what the national anthem is. It can't be that, okay? It was not written. In most cases, if you just got a folk singer strumming the acoustic guitar and singing some song about whatever, I will like it. I'll be into it. But the acoustic guitar does not belong on stage during a national anthem performance, and it does not belong at a church. Those are the two places it does not belong.
This needs to stop.
The national anthem is a certain thing, okay? Are you tired of waiting ages for your grill to heat up? Well, now you can say goodbye to those tedious moments of impatiently watching the charcoal burn and say hello to instant barbecue perfection thanks to our new friends at Grill Blazer. Grill Blazer's grill guns are designed to do everything from expertly searing your meats to lighting charcoal grills, wood stoves, outdoor fireplaces, and just about anything you can think of that you need high-power fire to solve your problem. Grill Blazers offers two types of grill guns. The Grill Gun Basic is a high-power propane torch designed to light charcoal and wood grills and smokers. It burns up to 3,600 degrees. Its 30-inch flame is for anything you need a big bad torch to do. And then the Sous Vide gun has a shorter barrel, perfect for professional culinary kitchen uses, from gently caramelizing brulee or other sugars and fruits to rapidly searing steaks outside on the grill. Using the grill gun may result in extreme grill envy from your neighbors and increased demands for barbecue parties. Get your grill gun from Grill Blazers today and let the grilling adventures begin. Visit grillblazer.com/Walsh and use promo code Walsh for 15% off your order. That's grillblazer.com/Walsh, promo code Walsh for 15% off your order. Okay, number 2, we go to convicted child sex predator R. Kelly, who before he went to prison used to be a big-time pop star. And it was in that capacity that he was called on years ago, I don't know how long ago this was a while ago, to perform the national anthem before some kind of big boxing match. And we can only assume that he came up with this arrangement after getting punched in the head 15 times himself, because otherwise I can't explain it. Let's listen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held by the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight.
Yeah, no, that's... So the national anthem is not a folk song. It's also not whatever that... It's not elevator music or R&B. I don't know what the hell he was trying to do there. That's not what it is. Listen, for the national anthem, remember that it was written by Francis Scott Key as he was remembering Fort McHenry in Baltimore being bombarded during the War of 1812. You should be able to imagine that happening. You should be able to imagine people marching into battle while listening to the song. If you can't imagine the national anthem being performed as troops are marching off into battle, then it's not a good performance. Finally, we get, nothing could ever top this. This performance will live in infamy. This is Fergie at the NBA All-Star Game in 2018. Go ahead.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
I don't think there have been some really bad ones that people will nominate as the worst. I mean, the Roseanne performance we didn't even put up. But I don't think any gets quite as bad as that, and that's a national tragedy. That's like Pearl Harbor. That is Pearl Harbor in music form. I think we should at least talk about charges of treason for anyone who performs the national anthem that poorly. And if I was theocratic fascist dictator of the country, and you performed like that, they're going to haul you off the court and throw you in prison. That's what needs to happen. So, don't sing the national anthem like that today, but do enjoy yourself. Now that we've inflicted all that on you, have a happy July 4th. God bless America.
And the home of the free.